I don't know what I find odd, that the Academy of Art University is now called the Academy of Art University versus the Academy of Art College when I first started attending there, or that they have a sports team, or the fact that I fucking still live in the same neighborhood. Same fucking neighborhood. It's like that fucking movie or whatever. Like I feel like sometimes it's not a college campus, right? Like it's downtown or whatever. But like I feel like that dude never left his fucking college campus. Anyway, what the fuck? What was so fucking on my mind is how I'm so fucking tired of the irony of my life in real life not matching my online life. And I guess it's like that's like everybody, right? But it's like for me, it's this fucking bullshit where as I'm leaving, the last post, I'm on live. Who's passing me is basically the person who works at the corner store. That's been my corner store for years. It's an older Asian lady. I have absolutely nothing negative to say about her. Love seems a little strong, but I very much like her. Always been extremely nice to me. They used to give my daughter free shit all the fucking time. They've trusted me to pay later for a lot of shit. I have absolutely no fucking issues. But yet online, I can't forget the fact, and not even online, because in real life too, but in real life, it is what it is. I was accused of a fucking hate crime against Asians. And, there's this thing about it where it's like, I feel like I need to fucking, it just feels like I'm being disingenuous, even though I'm not, because it's not as if I fucking hate Asians. So it's not disingenuous in that sense, but it feels weird because it's like I have all these Asians in my life that I interact with. I don't have any issues with them, never had. But the fact of the matter is, I have been accused of a fucking hate crime. Fact is, I would actually like them to help out with it because they should know more than anybody that it's all bullshit. Besides the fact that, I haven't, literally what happened too, is what I haven't even fucking talked about. This is what happened. I called and said, hey, yo, look, this is fucking bullshit. You guys aren't responding to my emails. And I'm having to fucking act like I don't fucking like Asian people trying to fucking trigger you guys. And you guys aren't fucking responding. So could you fucking, stop this shit? Because I don't fucking want to act like I don't fucking like Asians, right? And then they called the cops and said, I don't fucking like Asians. And I'm like, yo, you could hear the fucking recording. The recording says that's not what I was saying, yo. And the fact of the matter is, it's fucking weird that they're not responding to this fucking, to the shit they gotta do. So yeah, anyway, I feel like I'm fucking rambling. As soon as I start talking about this shit, I start fucking rambling because it makes no fucking sense. You know how much, these are the words that are coming out of my mouth. That's a reality in my life, literally a city service agency, whatever, you know what I mean, they weren't doing shit. And I'm like, well, I can tell they're Asians that work there. Let me just start fucking calling them fucking Asians and see what fucking happens. They still don't fucking reply to my emails, and I'm like, yo, look, this is happening. This shit has to happen. You're not even fucking responding. And then they call the cops, and the cops show up, and then the cops are like, yo, and this is all recorded. The cops are like, yo, we know you don't really fucking hate Asians, but now we're here. And it's like, are you fucking, that makes no fucking sense. And then it's like, all right, well, cool, whatever. But then can you get the shit done? Because it's not as if things haven't fucking, you know what I mean? Like, right now, I still don't fucking have hot water in my apartment. Hot water. Something as simple as fucking hot water. I don't have hot water in my apartment. My landlord's not fixing it. And the agency, the people who are supposed to fucking step in when shit like that happens, aren't fucking doing shit either. I ended up fucking being like, look, motherfuckers, I'm gonna act like I don't fucking like you Asians, motherfuckers. And they were like, oh, you're just acting like you don't like us? But now that we know that, let's call the cops. The cops show up and like, oh, we know you're just acting like it, so I don't know why we're fucking here. Literally, that's how the cops are. And still, the hot water thing just happened later, but the result of that is I'm literally living in an apartment that doesn't fucking have hot water, and people aren't fucking doing shit about it. And then I got this fucking Asian lady who, is in my life, has been nice to me, fucking giving me free shit, my daughter free shit, we're all fucking cool. But then she's passing me as I'm talking about the fact that, fucking other shit in my life isn't going well. And the thing is, shit in my life would start going well if somebody like her would just fucking step up and be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? But it's like, I heard this thing somebody said about like, yo, like, not as somebody said. So this guy was, he had a barber for all these years, right? And so he wanted to put out one of those like free fridges where like people get food or whatever from the refrigerator. So he asked his barber. He was like, "Yo, you know, I've been coming to you for like 10 years, and I had this idea about doing a free fridge for people so they could get free food. Can I do it in front of your shop, right?" And the guy was talking about, like, you know, because he had been going to that barber for a long time, they had that relationship, and so they did that shit. But the thing is, since like I don't have anybody like that in my life. I don't have anybody. I don't even have a barber. I've been cutting my hair forever. So I don't have like, everybody in my life is kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was thinking about it, like, if I had a barber, it would be totally appropriate. It would be appropriate for me to like talk to my barber about all the shit that's been going on. And be like, "Yo, like, you know, we know each other. Could you fucking hop out, right?" But not necessarily the fucking corner store lady. You know what I'm saying? But the corner store lady is the person who actually has been in my life for all this time. That's the person who actually could say, like, "Yo, wait, I actually know at least this part about Charlie." You know what I mean? But I can't. How am I gonna go up to her? You know what I mean? Like, that seems inappropriate and weird. You know what I mean? Like, "Hey, I've been coming to this corner store forever, and I need you to kind of maybe do me a personal favor." In the weird, and that's the thing, as I say it doesn't seem so odd because they've done me mad personal favors. I mean, I used to have my keys there for a while. I think, I know I had my I had a copy of my keys at that store for a while. So these are people who, realistically, I should be able to rely on for something, and yet realistically, I know that it's not really appropriate to. But then it makes it seem as if, oh, then I have nobody. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not that I don't have fucking nobody. It's just that, like, how the fuck do you how do you do that transition from people of like, "Yo, this is actually a really personal matter, but I don't know who else to, who else to ask for help." So yeah, anyway, yo, it just fucking tripped me out that, like, as I was doing that live, she passed by. And like I said, it feels like I'm being disingenuous. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like I should tell them, but it's like, what would be the purpose of telling them? You know what I mean? So, anyway.